Imagine a creature that has witnessed the rise and fall of the dinosaurs. A survivor that has navigated millions of years of change on our planet, from cataclysmic asteroid impacts to dramatic shifts in climate. This animal isn't a fossil locked away in a museum. It's alive, breathing, and thriving in the waterways of the southeastern United States in parts of China. We're talking about the alligator, a true living dinosaur. When you look into the ancient, unblinking eyes of an alligator, you are staring back through 80 million years of history. They are a testament to nature's incredible power of endurance, a perfect design that has required very little modification over countless millennia, a true master of survival. They are architects of their environment, creating gator holes that provide water for other animals during dry seasons. They are devoted parents, with mothers fiercely guarding nests and gently carrying newly hatched young in their mouths for protection. The story of the alligator is not just brute force and survival. It's a complex tale of adaptation, ecological importance, and surprising tenderness. In this journey, we're going to dive deep into the world of the alligator. We'll explore their ancient origins, tracing their lineage back to the time of dinosaurs. We will travel through their swampy habitats, understanding how they live and interact with their environment. We'll uncover what they eat, how they hunt, and why they are so crucial to the health of our wetlands. We'll also look at their relationship with humans, separating fact from fiction and learning how we can coexist safely. So get ready to step back in time and meet one of nature's greatest survivors. This is the story of the alligator, an icon of the wild. Our story begins not in a swamp, but in a world that looks alien to us now. We must travel back over 240 million years to the Triassic period. This was the dawn of the dinosaurs, but another group was rising, the archosaurs, or the ruling reptiles. The earliest relatives of alligators were not the semi-aquatic titans we know today. Instead, they were smaller, land-dwelling predators, nimble and quick on their feet. As the Mesozoic progressed, the world changed. Continents drifted apart, sea levels rose, and new environments emerged. Moving into water triggered big evolutionary changes. Skulls elongated and flattened for snapping fish. Tails became muscular paddles. Eyes moved to the top to see while submerged. Gigantic species like Deinosuchus, the terrible crocodile, patrolled the coastal seas of North America. Reaching lengths of up to 40 feet, this colossal predator was more than a match for the dinosaurs of its time. Then, 66 million years ago, everything changed. A massive asteroid, estimated to be 6 miles wide, slammed into the planet. The impact triggered a global cataclysm, wiping out an estimated 75% of all species on Earth, including all non-avian dinosaurs. Yet, amidst this global apocalypse, the crocodilians endured. How did they manage to survive when their giant dinosaur cousins perished? Their success came down to a suite of remarkable adaptations. Being cold-blooded, they could slow their metabolism to a crawl, surviving for months without a meal. Furthermore, their diet was incredibly versatile. In the wake of the Great Extinction, the world was quieter, emptier. Crocodilians weathered the storm and began to diversify, filling freshwater apex niches. One major development: refinement of the powerful bite. Jaw-closing muscles became immensely strong, generating crushing force. This enabled them to tackle hard-shelled turtles. Another key adaptation: a sensory system tuned for ambush. These dermal pressure receptors detect minute water vibrations, sensing prey in darkness or murk. They lie perfectly still, waiting for prey to come within striking range. Sudden, explosive attack. When you compare the skeleton of a modern alligator to that of its ancestors from 8 million years ago, the resemblance is uncanny. Their fundamental body plan has stood the test of time. Today, there are only 2 living species of alligator: the American alligator and the much smaller, critically endangered Chinese alligator. Their role as ecosystem engineers is also critical. By digging gator holes, they create deep pools that retain water during the dry season, providing a lifeline for the entire community. Ultimately, the 80 million-year journey of the alligator is a story of resilience, adaptation, and survival. Looking at an alligator today is like looking through a window into Earth's history. To find an alligator, you must first find water. These magnificent reptiles are inextricably linked to the aquatic environments of the southeastern United States. Their entire existence revolves around the slow-moving, life-giving waters of swamps, marshes, rivers, and lakes. The dark, murky water conceals them from prey and provides a refuge from the heat of the day and the cold of winter. The ideal alligator habitat offers a mosaic of different features. They prefer areas with deep open water for patrolling, combined with shallower, vegetated areas along the banks for hunting. Furthermore, these habitats must provide suitable areas for nesting. The location is critical. It must be high enough to avoid being flooded, but close enough for the hatchlings to reach the water. The American alligator's range is exclusively confined to the southeastern United States. This broad crescent encompasses their entire natural territory. Florida and Louisiana boast the largest populations, with each state estimated to be home to over 1 million alligators. The northern boundary of their range is limited by winter temperatures. Alligators are cold-blooded and cannot survive where water freezes for extended periods. In more developed or fragmented areas, populations are much more sparse. Human development and agriculture have reduced the amount of suitable habitat available. Alligators are active and powerful ecosystem engineers. The most famous example is the creation of gator holes. During the dry season, an alligator will excavate a depression that holds water. These gator holes become vital hubs of biodiversity, a life-saving oasis that sustains the entire community through the harshest times of the year. Their movement through dense aquatic vegetation helps to create open water channels, improving water circulation and creating diverse habitats. Even their nests have a secondary purpose. Once abandoned, these mounds provide a perfect place for certain trees and shrubs to take root, creating small islands of terrestrial habitat. The life of an alligator is governed by the rhythm of the seasons. Their behavior, movement, and energy levels are all tied to the ambient temperature. Spring and summer are when alligators are most active. This is the time for courtship and breeding. The deep rumbling bellows of male alligators echo across the swamp. When winter truly sets in, alligators enter a state of dormancy called brumation. They retreat to underground dens that provide a thermally stable environment. The health of the alligator population is a direct reflection of the health of the wetland itself. By monitoring the alligators, we can get an accurate assessment of the overall condition of these fragile freshwater environments. At its core, the alligator is a master of opportunity. It is governed by a simple yet effective rule. If it can be caught and overpowered, it can be eaten. The diet of an alligator is a direct reflection of its size. A young alligator focuses on insects and small fish, while a large, mature alligator can take down prey including adult deer and wild hogs. They will also readily scavenge on carrion, using their powerful immune systems to consume carcasses that would sicken other animals. The alligator's primary hunting strategy is a masterclass in patience and explosive power. The hunt begins with stillness. It can remain motionless for hours. All its senses are focused on a single goal: detecting the approach of a potential meal without giving away its own presence. When an unsuspecting animal comes within range, the alligator's patient stillness transforms into terrifying action. In a fraction of a second, it explodes from the water. The goal is to seize the prey in its powerful jaws before the animal even has a chance to react. The alligator's most formidable weapon is its mouth. An adult alligator's jaws can generate over 2,000 pounds per square inch of bite force. What's truly remarkable is that these teeth are constantly replaced. An alligator can go through thousands of teeth in its lifetime, ensuring its arsenal is always sharp. While the jaws provide the grip, the real engine of the alligator is its tail. This massive muscular appendage is the source of its explosive power in the water. When an alligator catches a large animal, it may need to dismember the prey. It drives its powerful body and tail to spin rapidly along its axis. This is the infamous death roll. The maneuver generates immense torsional force that twists and tears at the prey. The death roll is their brutal solution for processing food too big to swallow whole. Often, when prey is huge, two or more alligators will grip the same carcass and roll in opposite directions. A macabre tug of war to rip it apart. The image of an alligator as a devoted parent often surprises people. The mother remains nearby for the entire 2-month incubation period, guarding it fiercely. When the baby alligators are ready to hatch, they make high-pitched yelping sounds. Hearing these calls, the mother alligator carefully begins to excavate the nest. She will then pick up the newly hatched babies, ever so gently, in her massive jaws, and transport her vulnerable offspring from the nest to the safety of the water. For the next 1 to 2 years, the young alligators will remain close to their mother. This extended period of maternal care is rare among reptiles and reveals a gentle side to this formidable predator. As human populations have expanded, we have increasingly moved into alligator territory. This has led to more frequent interactions between people and these ancient reptiles. The single most dangerous thing a person can do is feed an alligator. When an alligator is fed, it loses its natural fear and begins to associate humans with food. A fed gator is a dangerous gator. Coexisting safely is straightforward. Never feed them. Keep a safe distance. Keep pets away from the water's edge and only swim in designated areas. The story of the American alligator is also a remarkable conservation success. Hunted to near extinction, they were listed as endangered in 1967. Thanks to legal protection, their populations have made a spectacular recovery. We have journeyed deep into the alligator's world, a realm that stretches back an astonishing 80 million years. The alligator is far more than a simple swamp monster. Today, the greatest danger is the continued loss of its wetland habitat. To secure the future of the alligator is to secure the future of our vital freshwater wetlands. These ecosystems purify our water, buffer us from storms, and nurture an incredible diversity of life. By protecting the alligator and its home, we are investing in our own environmental health. So, the next time you see an alligator, look beyond the fearsome reputation. See it as a survivor, a parent, an engineer. These magnificent creatures are not monsters to be feared, but ancient neighbors to be respected. By caring for their world, we are ultimately taking care of our own, ensuring that the alligator's ancient legacy continues long into the future.